We on the block with it, 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 we on the block, we on the block with it, we on the block with it, we on the block with it, we on the block, live and direct, live and direct, live and direct.
Ryan All-Star, New Jack, Philly is the city. Right now we on the block in Sound Village with my main man, Chill Moody.
What's good? What's good?
You know what I mean? Introduce yourself, man. Stop being so
I'm
sensitive.
T Features, the sensitive ass nigga. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get all the politically correct questions.
And I'm gonna ask him the real deal. You already know how it is with me, you heard me? But anyway, Chill.
What's good?
Everybody already know you. Everybody already know. Everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. So let them know. You know, we're gonna let you talk first. Let them know what you got going on right now. You know what I mean? Before we get into it.
I mean, what's going on right now? We got the Who Do You Love album out right now. You know, Who Do You Love is the album with me, Bino, and Hank McCoy. Hank made all the beats, Bino sang all the drinks, and I rhymed on them. That's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, we were supposed to come to the Hard Rock Cafe and actually do this interview right here, but the weather, traffic, all types of BS.
We sold that out. That was dope.
Oh, I seen the pictures. I was upset. I wanted to dress nice. I had on suits and stuff.
Ladies
Yeah, man.
looking lovely out there.
You
Shout out to
bring 'em out.
everybody that came out and like really like went with the theme and everything. She was out there looking lovely. Everybody was great. So it was dope. But, other than that, just rolling with that first video from that Last Night in Town debuted on MTV.
Yeah.
That was my fourth video.
Look at he bragging already. MTV
That's not
4
bragging.
right.
I'm just letting them know.
Talk this shit,
They
though,
didn't know that was my 4th video in a year that debuted on MTV Jams, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, you know.
Cause you had the intro.
Life.
You had the intro on there.
Yeah, RFM intro was on there.
You had the joint with Freeway.
Yeah.
The one you just named with Bino singing, and then I think you had a joint.
Chains.
Is that what you, that's changed? But wasn't you on another one or something where you was actually a feature? I think it was a white guy or somebody.
Oh, with Ty James. That was on that debuted on MTV.com. That wasn't on James.
Still MTV. I mean, some of them when you get on World Star and that's it. That's MTV.
I never been on World Star.
You never been on World Star.
Never been on World Star. Never been on World Star.
Never been on World Star. Not even for the music.
One time, I was in the Tone Trump video and I was doing air guns.
Yeah. You had your book bag on sitting. I think I was on 54
I had flip-flops on with 54 Market and I had air guns and everything. Shout out to Trump, man.
Well, look, I know me and him always have discussion. P Features, you know me. And Chill already noticed, because, you know, I know Chill for a couple years now. I don't really care about hip-hop music. Wait, what are we talking about first? Backpack taking over the industry or just Philadelphia, period?
Both.
All right,
we're going to talk about Philly because we're on the block.
I can say, all right, we're going to talk about Philly. You can't say backpack rap is taking shot. You name one backpack rapper from Philly that's really taking it to that next level besides Chill.
Maybe he's opening the way for backpack rap.
Name a second one. Like, it's no disrespect to the hip-hop rappers, but you have to have something that make me want to listen. And what I can say about Chill is genuine. Like I said, when I first saw Chill perform, you know, he had his book bag on. He's like, oh, I'm here to do it for hip-hop. And first I was like, man, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, you know, I don't want to hear this. This show gonna be whack, but the boy actually can perform. And you bring him out.
Yeah.
Like, I went to your TLA show. That sold out, and previously before that, I went to when he was opening up for Joe Buttons.
Right.
At the Blahk and someplace down North Philly. We was in the gutter.
Yeah.
You remember you had to stand on the couch?
I didn't even get to stand on the couch. Button got the couch. I had to stand on the floor. I couldn't even stand on the pool table or nothing, but we rocked that joint.
That joint. And when I was at the TLA, because like I said, you bring him out, I was looking at this girl. This girl was looking good, right? So I was trying to get her attention. So while I'm looking at her, she ignoring me, and her mouth moving. I'm like, well, she's not talking to nobody. So when I was wanting to see what her eyes was at, her eyes was focused on you, and she was rapping every lyric.
Yo, that be
so
love. Yo.
Shout out to her for rapping your lyric, because she made me pay attention to you even more. And
Shout
I'm like,
whoever that was.
I'm like, this boy is good. He doing something. You know what I mean? Then you had the joint, like I said, everybody was singing the My Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jump was
Cody.
That
was like a lot of people's like introduction to me, which was dope. That was my first time being on the radio and like regular rotation. You know, you can hear me at 5 o'clock in the afternoon or PM, whatever.
Anytime, 9 o'clock a.m.
You can hear me whenever. So like, and that was like my maybe like 4th or 5th joint on the radio, but like that was like the biggest joint at that point.
That joint had everybody.
It opened a lot of people's eyes to me.
Because a lot of people was hating. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, he only got one verse. It's a freestyle. This and that. I'm like, man, y'all dudes be making freestyles and still don't get on nothing.
I mean, that song was just like spur of the moment. The funny story with it, I met Cody down Temple. I was down Temple at somebody's crib, and they called Manny with the Beats, who was the producer of that song. Manny came over. He had Cody with him. And the chick, some girl that was there asked Cody, did he sing? And he's like, yeah, I sing. And he started playing around, but I could tell he actually could sing. So I'm like, yo, you really sing, don't you? He's like, yeah. So he sung the hook to that joint. And I was like, yo, I like that. I said, send me that. He sent it to me, and the beat was first for Mont Brown.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that.
Shout out to Mont.
Yeah, shout out to Mont. They killing it right now. Manny made the beat for Mont. Mont didn't like the beat. It didn't have Cody's hook on or whatever, but Mont didn't like the beat. So he sent it to me with the hook. I just laid it on like some random shit one night. And then like people really start liking the song. So then we shot the video. Like we shot the video ourselves, me and my man Gianni with the camera.
Yeah, I seen that.
Just like that. And
nice girl, man. Because my shorties was like, I'm like, you liking the song a little bit too much.
It's just
like, I mean, he alright. I mean, let me keep singing that shit. Then I start singing it. You know what I mean?
Ask you because he already touched on that. You know, you came in, you was like, I do it for hip hop. And I'm saying, do you classify yourself as a backpacker or?
Nah, I'm not a. I say I carry a backpack, but I'm not a backpacker. Like that's not my whole. I'm not save the world and tree hugging and all of that stuff. Like no disrespect to backpackers or whatever, but that's like the stigma that you get when you say backpacker. A lot of them don't think they're that either, but that's what you
What's
get.
in your backpack?
Just a bunch of nice things. Just a lot of nice things. There's always a bunch of nice things in there. But no, I would classify myself as just like just a real MC. Like I rap about what I know. My life, what I've seen, and things like that. So, people sometimes draw like the comparison or say, Chill's here, Meek's here. They're on two different sides of the spectrum.
Right.
But we both from Philly. We both telling the same story of the hood, but it's just from different perspectives.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the same story from the same hood.
A lot of people, like I say, I respect your grind. I told you this previous times, on and off camera.
Right.
I respect your grind because you're genuine. You're true to yourself. You're not trying to sound like nobody else. You're not trying to do any gimmick songs just to get on. You're just being yourself. You know what I mean?
So much easier.
And I see other people actually trying to get in your lane. Dudes that were hardcore rappers, now they trying to tone it down and get into your lane and everything. A lot of people, I compared you to this guy I'm about to say. People on the radio did, and people on Twitter did. It's like we call you like the Philadelphia Kendrick Lamar. And the reason why we call you that is because, to me, Kendrick is an artist. Mm-hmm. He's hip hop, but he's also a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when I see you and hear you, I think of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No comparison, but as far as in the hunger, the ambition,
a lot of people say that,
the lyrics, the way people look at you.
And what's crazy, a lot of people say that, like not even just people from Philly. I go out to New York and they be like, yo, we heard you like the Kendrick of Philly, but they don't say it as much as like your music reminds us of Kendrick's music. It's not that. It's what we get from your music, and it's what your movement is doing.
Right.
And me and my man Billy Abstract, we kind of had a conversation one day, and he was like, "Yo, if you did everything you did in Philly but did it in LA, you'd be Kendrick Lamar." And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" He's like, "Well, you're selling out venues out here. You're independent, and you're on the radio out here. You're in Philly, but you did everything Kendrick did, but he just did it on a higher platform."
You selling everything at the Roots concert. You selling the Taylor. I still think to this day that you secretly signed. You know what I mean?
You was gonna say that shit all the time.
Yeah, you secretly was it Chilluminati? I be stuttering sometimes. Chilluminati, whatever it is. I think he secretly signed. I mean, you sell out everything and you everywhere, man.
Yeah. So speaking of independent, like you recently got the independent Tri-State Award. So what kind of feeling did that give you to receive?
It was dope. I've been a supporter at award show, since this is the third annual. Yeah, I think it's third. I know I've been 3 years in a row, and I've been nominated each year. And this year I actually no, but this year I actually won, and it was dope because my mom and my pop was there. They got to watch me.
That's love support.
And my man Joe was there. Joe and Milk Boy, the studio, they won an award that night, and it was dope that he won and I won because it's like he kind of like helped craft my sound. Like that's my engineer. That's where I recorded the bulk of pretty much all my shit.
Okay.
And it was dope. He went up there and he won that first, and I was like, yo, they won. I'm like, it's a good vibe right now. It's a good night for us. We're gonna win. Bino was also nominated that night, which is dope. And it was just cool, like to be accepted by them. And I won the Philly HipHop Award Artist of the Year too. So it's like once again, that's two different spectrums. That's the Philly HipHop Awards crowd, and then it's the Tri-State Indie crowd.
So they Tri-State was basically Philly, Jersey, Delaware, or they had
it actually stretches
York,
from
Jersey, like
DMV up to Connecticut.
Oh, that's love.
It stretches all
so
there.
DMV down to us and to us up to Connecticut.
Right.
Okay, cool. So it's like one big V.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, let me get to this, because like I said, I like to talk about what's relevant.
Right.
Like I said, I was driving, I don't know what radio station it was, probably 99, 107, both of them show you love. Both of y'all support Chill, so don't feel no type of way.
And Wire.
And Wire 96.5, I'm going to start listening to y'all, but shout out to y'all anyway. I'm driving, and you did the Mac Wild's, the Own It joint. Now, I heard it before, and I'm okay, Chill killing doing this thing, but one time I was just stuck in traffic. and I'm listening. Your first line was, City of Brotherly, 215. Then you said something like, yesterday they was loving me. That's Valentine. Did I got the lyrics right?
City of Brotherly. Homie, it's the 215. Yesterday they was loving me. That's Valentine.
And I knew it flew over a lot of people's head. But he said the City of Brotherly 215. 215 was our area code. But then he said yesterday was lovely. That was Valentine. For those who don't get it, Valentine's date is 214. So he said 215 and yesterday y'all was loving me. So it was like, but y'all hating me now. I just thought it was dope, dog. Yeah. You want to smile, my nigga.
No,
I thought it was dope.
I remember you tweeted it.
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I'm stuck in traffic. I tweeted it. I be beefing.
You don't like hip-hop dudes. You just
chill, no, I don't. No, I don't mess with it.
But a lot of people don't catch that stuff. A lot of people don't catch it. And you try to feed that in as much as you can. But I tell people something like I rap for like the 12% of people that's gonna catch the bars. Like sometimes I throw in a bar about some old like ECW wrestling people.
Nice.
Everybody ain't gonna catch that shit, but the people that do, they appreciate that shit. Like, yo, he just said jumping off like Sad Bull or something. Like, oh, that shit was crazy. Everybody not gonna catch that type shit.
Like the hip hop energy just don't get me. Like I say, I'm an outside guy, so I like ratchet music. I like to move. I'm actually maneuvering. So when I hear the hip hop stuff, I'm just like calm. But you got to actually have lyrics, and you do have those lyrics. So I applaud you.
Shout out to Mac for a lot like allowing me to do that remix. They coined it as the official remix, and it was heavy on Wired and Hot 107.9. They was playing it crazy too, and like actually Greg Nitty debuted it. Shit was dope.
Yeah, I see a lot of other internet personalities hit you up. Well, not internet. I see. Was that Ebro that hit you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's like radio. Yeah, Hot 97. I seen he hit you up like how Philly treated you out there. Yeah. I see all that stuff.
They debuted. What we have on there? Change Coming was on there.
Okay.
With me and Freeway, and then Last Night in Town.
That's with Bino, man.
With me, Bino, and Hank was on there recently. But Hot 97 show a lot of love. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, I seen Hank killing them on Instagram all week with the curly hair boy. What he cook or something?
Mark Samuel shit. He on the Food Network. They keep saying I look like Bull.
You do look like he just ain't got no facial hair.
I don't look like Bull, yo.
You look like Bull.
Nah, I look like Bull a little bit, but I don't really want to look like Bull.